Hi everybody, it's Cabby Wonders back with another video. Today's video I'm just going to talk about what I feed my gerbils and my hamsters. So they're on the same diet, but it alters just a little bit. They all get this mix, but the hamsters get a little bit of an added mealworm bonus from Browns. So the reason for that is because gerbils don't need the same amount of protein that a hamster does. So I'm just going to talk to you about some of the bits and bobs that are in there. So to start, the three main things that I put inside of this mix are four main things. Jerry Gerbil, I believe is what it was called, Hazel Hamster, and All Living Things Hamster and Gerbil Daily Diet, and the Small World Complete Feed for Mice and Rats. So the reason for this is the ingredients are incredibly similar. They are almost identical. So I like the hamster and gerbil daily diet from All Living Things because I believe the protein on this was, if I can find it, 13.5%. I know it's kind of hard to see because the bag's crumpled, but it was 13.5%. And then the protein on the mouse and rat feed is 14%. So for a gerbil, that's absolutely perfect for them to have around 14%. But I also add a few mealworms into the general diet so that, if you see, I'll take a little bit of out, and you can see that there's a few little mealworms in there, I think. There's one right there. But let me move this mealworm so it doesn't fall. But the reason for that is I just like to make sure that my gerbils are getting enough protein, because sometimes I do selectively feed, so it's hard to kind of monitor. Because I used to scatter feed at first because I thought it was more enrichment for them. But it didn't really make too much of a difference. I found it all burrowed in a corner and they were selectively feeding. So I added a few other things after that to try to encourage them to eat. I added these lab blocks as sort of like a treat. The hamster doesn't really care too much for these. She'll have a little bit of a nibble on them. But I pick these out before I give them to my hamster. I pick a few of them out. And the other thing that's in there there's not many of them in here. These are the Science Selective hamster pellets, I guess. They're supposed to be like a complete diet, but they're really not. I just like to add these in as an extra bonus for them. But their favorite thing, they really all like the mealworms, but they generally will pick out all the seeds and eat the seeds and the corn and the peas and stuff. But because I have a Chinese hamster, I know it's not considered a dwarf, I generally try to pick out most of the peas and corn, just in case, you know, that whole diabetes thing. So yeah, this is what I feed my hamsters and gerbils. I'd love to hear, just comment down below, what kind of mixes you give your hamster, or if you stick to just a very general single diet thing. I'd just love to know what you guys feed yours, if you do mixes, and, you know, whatever. So yeah, thanks for watching.